Going to be making some beef patties here, and I'm going to be using, again, my Grillaholics burger press. So the nice thing about this is it makes uniform patties for me. If I really wanted to get fancy pantsies, I could do where I infuse something inside of the burger, but that's not what I'm looking for out of this for now. Maybe if I was doing something cool like for the summertime with a pool party or gathering or what have you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the scale because I want to get more accurate with how I'm making these burgers. Instead of being like one of those guys that has to cut some of the burger off later and stuff like that, what I want to be able to do is have perfectly weighed out burgers when I cook them. When I cook my burgers, I lose about 25%. I use a 93.7 beef. And so I lose about, like I said, about 25% with when I cook those burgers. So I want to make sure that I'm getting exactly what I want out of those. So if I'm looking for about 6 ounces between two patties, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make each patty 4 ounces, knowing that I'm going to lose 25%, coming back out with 3, giving me 6 for later. I don't really need much more than 6 ounces personally with this meal, with how much protein I take in throughout the day, crazy hand movements, and so that's going to give me enough for what I need for my purposes. So, real simple, I'm going to cut open the packages. And I'm going to pre-weigh these out. Now, because I don't want to have to do a lot of crazy cleanup, on my scale, I've already put saran wrap. I got it wrapped around the scale so that when I go to make a mess with the burger, I'm not going to have to like wipe the whole thing down and sanitize it for later. Oh, by the way, we're demoing the kitchen, and so that means that I'm working in basically construction space. Yay! But we're redoing the cabinets, we're redoing the backsplash, we're redoing the counter, we're redoing everything. So, welcome to our mess. So, dropping some beef in here. Let's see, where am I at? I'm a little bit over 4 ounces there. So, that gets me right at 4 ounces. So, I'm going to pull it off the scale. I'm going to bring it back over here. I'm going to use my press. And I'm going to make a really uniform patty. The nice thing about this is I can pop the bottom back out. Boom. Nice and even patty, if I can get my hand to turn the right direction. Nice and even patty. Well, mostly even. But this is going to work really good for cooking. I'm going to hop back out later, and I'm going to be on the grill, and I'm going to grill all these bad boys up. So I'm getting them put over here on my pan so that when the time, oh my God, perfectly 4 ounces. Gotta love that. I'm going to spread it out a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more even disbursement when I go to press. Yeah, that came out a little bit better. Plop. All right. So I'm going to keep making these, and we'll go from there. This is probably about the time that when I go to edit this video later, that we go into hyperspeed. Alexa, laugh at my jokes. Alexa, laugh at my joke.
The veggie is always overcooked. Char.
Alexa, laugh. Alexa, laugh for me.
Sure, I can laugh.
Alexa, when you hear me say your name, say, what can I do for you?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, when I say your name, say, what can I do for you, Robert?
I pronounced that when, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Alexa, can I change your prompt when I say your name?
Sorry, I don't know that, but I do have a skill you might like. It's called Robot Talk. Want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, here's Robot Talk. Robot has something to say. You can't hurt my feelings. Lay it on me.
Alexa, home screen. Ooh, perfectly 4 ounces. So what I have here is I have the patties that I made with the burger press. Now I've got 3 pounds of beef here. We could pretend like that's a slider. That was 1.5 ounces. So after I cook it, we'll pretend like that's a little tasty treat for Jackson or somebody. But anyways, so I've got, I got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So I'm not going to have an even number. Usually I do 4 pounds at a time, but I have 3 here. So we're going to cook these up and see how they look when they're done. This will be the first time firing up the grill this season. So 2020 kickoff going on here. Get this popped open down here. Come on now. Can get the other side over here. All right. Go ahead and get this bad boy taken off. Ta-da! It's grilling time. Toss this over here on the chair. Oh, it doesn't look like we left it very clean. I guess that just adds to the flavor. Get that turned on. Make sure I don't blow myself up here. Ignition. Oh, right out the gate. Got some flames. Gotta like that. Boosh. Boosh. I like to turn them all on. Let there be fire. I probably won't need that much cooking space going on, but oh well. So I'll probably let this get up to around 400, 500, knowing that it's going to back off a little bit once I turn it back down to normal. All right, so we're about a little bit 460, 475, somewhere around there, depending on what angle I want to stand at on this. So I got the burgers out here already, and I'm going to crank this down just a little bit. I like to do about like a 3/4 on this grill. Obviously, every grill is going to be a little bit different. And I forgot to coat the grill before I fired it up. So I'm going to spray it down. This is not the approved method. It's how you start a fire, maybe burn the house down. But makes for cool flames. And I'm not going to shut the grill off to throw some spray back on. So I'm going to get some patties going here. Oh, I love to hear that sizzle when cooking. Like, just tells you that you're making some meat. I don't think I'd ever make it as a vegetarian. Now, I do make programs for vegetarians and vegans, but it's just, I like eating meat. I don't think I'd make it. And they do make some good veggie burgers. Jackson's been into them lately. He's susceptible to marketing, and he saw some of the meatless meat products being advertised. So Molly picked him up some, and I had some. I'll tell you what, they are pretty darn flavorful. Oh, can't forget our little slider here. There you go, little slider. See, I didn't need the full cooking space, but I always like to turn them on just so I've got them going. I'm going to go ahead and close the lid here so we get some cook. And like I said, see, it drops that temp back down once you get going. But I let all the heat out, so. All right, so these have been going for a while. And this one likes to cook the backside a little bit faster than it does the front side. So, we got like 3 different cook speeds going on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push these front ones to the back. And I'm going to bring these ones to the front. I'm going to leave the middles where they're at. Let's see if I can keep everything on the camera as we go. This one push back there. Oh, I'll leave you there, little slider. Get that like that. Get this over here because I'm OCD. I got to even that one up. Oh, come on, friend. There you go. All right. Close this back up for now. All right, so I'm going to pull these little ones now because I don't want them to cook too much. I like mine medium. I don't like them too well done. And these are still going to cook some after I pulled them. Honestly, these ones are probably a little bit more cooked than what I would like. These middle ones are probably going to be just perfect once they continue to cook off the grill. That's a mistake a lot of people like to make, is they will wait till their meat is perfectly done, not realizing it's going to continue to cook off the grill. Here you go, little friend. All right, these ones won't take too much longer since they cooked pretty well on the other side. And then it's a little cold out today, so I'm gonna put the other one upside down so I got like a little warmer. All right, so these bad boys are done. Gotta get my spatula. Can't get far without that. So these ones are done too. So I will slide them over here. Can't forget about my baby slider there. Hello, baby slider. We'll put you in there. Put this on the table, which I need to clean later because I just saw I made a mess on it. Get that on there. I'm going to fire these up just a little bit. I'm going to give it a scrub while it's hot. I like to clean it while it's hot. And I'm sure somebody out there is going to be a grilling aficionado and tell me I'm not doing it right, and I need to use a spray, or I need to pull it off, or I need to do this, that, and the other. But you know what? It adds to the flavor, and that's how I do it. So if you want to do it your way, you can make your video, tag me in it, tell me how you're a better griller than I am, and we'll go from there. Turn off the heat, or I'm sorry, turn off the gas. Close the lid. And I won't put that on until this cools back all the way back down. And get this over here. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got burgers that are all cooked up. They're ready to rock and roll. Got my little baby one over here that we'll call a baby slider. And that's cooking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how I like to cook. That's going to be my batch cook for burgers, where I'm pre-measuring the weight. Now, I am a big proponent of measuring the food before you cook it. But like I said, with the patties, I'm switching to a pre-cook weight. I'm just going to be real uniform about how I do everything. But when I roll into a contest prep, I would definitely not be doing it this way. This is more of like a off-season focused, but with a little room for error. So when it goes into contest time, it's going to be way more exact. It's always going to be a post-cook weight because I like to have everything exactly how it needs to be. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you want, shoot me some stuff in the comments and let me know how much you liked it or what you didn't like, and the next time I'll make something a little bit better.